and don't go and attack Obi, say Obi can be Bintino, only the white Jane in the Paconis in China because we are Ghana, you know, see a Ghana, and the national team belongs to all of us. Now, Rich, and I am the number one disappointed Ghanaian in any results now in Yayano. Very, very disappointed. I am a young send me a young team Niger. But Rich, beyond the results, beyond 1-1, I hold a very unpopular opinion about the Blackstars. The analysis I'm going to do, it doesn't fit a lot of people's opinion on the Blackstars. Probably, Obia is looking at results in the CTA and says, Niger, and you have the right to say that. But that is my opinion. Rich, time Otuado ebeji adwuma ne biemu no ho. Okay, the conversation as to why Otuado was brought back. Yedi nkomo ofia the state of your Blackstars. I've been very, very consistent say, baby, Otuado abefa your Blackstars na free no. Any baby, yes, that's what the Blackstars ne kwa could do no. Rich, it is not a smooth road. And you quiet, that's all. It is not as you say, me say kwa na first way that's pa me call Katano. And we are not going to go on a smooth road with the Blackstars. Never. Obi obekasa some na obia enipa kone dadao. We will go through a lot of rough patches. Now, Ghana forced ye city no. Rich, because of the way we are so used to seeing Blackstars in the past, we will not get the patience to see Otuado get our Blackstars to where we want to get to. And we've laid that principle several times, especially myself. And earlier, results now against Niger, the against Angola or Baba, no, Rich, beyond the results scoreline, no, a kindly say, you said it was going to be a long journey. So Obamu Busi ya yundru hoda. Now, Rich, why do I say that? Yabo game no Baba Sports Stadium against Angola. No? The discussion beyond the pitch. You pitch in free discussion anymore. Now I'm confirmed major worry about Otuado selection there. Why?
I imagine Ashimeru. I am started.
Then why do you start Jordan? Abra Inaki ban tema or Tibench. Yeah. Good. And you again when I say Sir Oko tactical board no so. Niger only came in with a 5-3-2 formation and now almost elbow. So a 5-3-2. That's what I will do. Okay. 5-3-2. With Sosa and Sumana as our two strikers. This was how Niger for the bar parking. So 5-3-2. I will not pay attention to Niger. Now, Rich, Osha Ghana a lineup now. We played yesterday in a typical 4-3-3. Typical 4-3-3. Again, 4-3-3 na bono. Rich, how more parking so. The two changes na Ghanaian analysis for. I say na also ahead of the players they all started. Majid Asmeru was in there, Inaki was in there, Jordan was on the bench, Elisha Usu was on the bench. The two most popular opinion why we thought say Otuado got it wrong. And on a good pitch, he played Majid Asmeru, he played Inaki as a number 9. Oh, parking so. Again, we couldn't win. Meaning, say if you are following my analysis.
Yeah, me follow.
Again, we couldn't win. And your father say, Otuado listen to Ghanaians. And also, okay, must say, we are too conservative. with Elisha and Thomas Step Party. Now, as Mary on the ball, on bebre. And for us to exploit your opponent, now everything are transiting terminity. Now I am starting as Mary with Kudus. Now my bottom Thomas Step Party will match it. Monsieur Jordan joined late. Why did I play him? I don't know Inaki Mabantem. Okay, then I'm playing Inaki now and bench Jordan Ayew. Rich, we couldn't win against Niger. Now you see, everyone a boy. So we game Libya. The first 5 minutes, we look so bright. I say, and you look kunko for him. It's starting game between 5 minutes to 20 minutes, then we started fading in the game. Now, for Bono, even the ones now Blackstars and Sabekanimpo, we were playing it among ourselves. Yentimin penetrating, Yentimin creating 1v1. Your wingers don't have to come deep. Fatah Sahaku, any Abente Feno, Antoine Semenyo. So, Uber so when I come on Libya, not Omaba deep pan or Mabaji, Omura line now, either somebody will go through, and after the Ajibone from them, then they quickly come and regroup. Bona Yaboni, pinche bono. The Kudus are getting about 5 minutes now who could do bobo him. So, we say, Majid Asmerona Kabwa, now in our own half. Majid Ojiboa, he will drive into the box of the opponent. You know. Majority of the time, meaning who said Majid is on the ball, was in Ghana a half. So I was like, there is something deeper wrong with the Blackstars. Which, for a very, very long time, say, yeah, Blackstars call up. Now, yeah, Blackstars first 11. You could see that 90% of our players are starters in their club. And they are playing very, very well. Beyond the players now, tell me, who can you make a strong argument? Say, oh, and Obobo Papa, it's in place now, no, park, so I only park, so tell me, why? Which name will you mention? Because on the field, we had a Premier League number 7. In Fatao, our week in, week out, our Leicester in the Premier League. We had a striker who plays in the Spanish La Liga, week in, week out for the club at Atletico Bilbao. We had another Premier League striker in Antoine Semenyo. Behind them, we had Kudus Mohammed who plays for West Ham every day. We had Majid Asmeru. Asamoah Moses now, he is one of our best midfielders in the world. We have a starter for Arsenal as a number 6. We have Real Vallecano. We have Monaco player. Every weekend, every out. And to tell me, players no budget parking so no. Why? And from outside, say team papa, the position or papa, it's players no budget parking so no. Rich, the problem with our Blackstars goes beyond who the coach is. Ne call up Oye, ne preferred first 11, and whether he is listening to Ghanaians or not. And the first thing that struck me, and they say, Rich, your Blackstars and Asenkia to the level, say, as a team and as individuals, they don't even have confidence. They don't have confidence. I say be a border. Oko no Lucy. Oko na sisi ana me read a test for me echo. Oh, multimedia Accra. And echo catch him Ayala. Unim said the last 3 AFCONs ayakono. Apart from Egypt, I film in the round of 16 Tunisia say the last 2 ayakono you film in the group stages. You film in the group stages. Along those lines, there are some things to be you will be that in the history of the Blackstars.
You pay a third place team. Third place,
you qualify be rich. And told him, you Blackstars, and I remember the first person I would tell you, or say, the first problem, Blackstars is to change the mentality of the team to come back to a team, a team who say, a Blackstars team and it can win games. Rich, Otuado is struggling with Sadio. It has got nothing to do with the collapse. It has got nothing to do with the first 11 on the pitch. These are our best players. So Europa. It has everything to do with the mentality of the players. And you see, say I can mentality of the players. That is where people question the commitment of the Blackstars team. And I seem to agree with them. Rich, say open say Obimu say, why are you ready to change something? It comes from the energy I would never park and so. There are some times Blasters could lose a game, but Obiate just say players no, they showed what they wanted to show. Park and so but you see, when work on rough patches, you've lost every confidence in yourself as a team. Now so park and so you say you want to do something, then we will go and say as a mentally you are weak. Mamima example. Share any team Antonio Conte has coached. Rich, even when they are losing games, you see that they are fighting. And look Antonio Conte team. Look at Obi said Diego Simeone teams. They've not been the best in the Spanish league. But Rich and Obi said Obi or Spanish league say open one team. I don't know character. I don't know fighting spirit. Obaka's Atletico Madrid. Why? Because Diego Simeone, he will not let you rest on the field. Otuado, I have only one message for you. Me Judy Pa say obeti me dia kwa koduro. Bia na Ghana as on my nya abotrama. Say we don't have the DNA to have a lot of patience. We celebrate other people when they are able to achieve with patience. But that is the reason why we will celebrate Ali say, but we will not have patience for you. But maybe your mom say you are going to go through rough patches before you get to the Blackstars to the level that we do. But there is one thing you need to work on. One word me to say, Blackstars now the 2 years, the mentality of the team psychologically in our form, team confidence. So sometimes, just sometimes, you just don't need the best players to get to the mentality that you want to get to. In terms of the pecking order, they are backups to these players, but they have the right mentality to get the team to maybe a person who drew no. And me sure say over games where you know, also players in the attitude no. You are having a clear understanding of say it has not nothing to do with the individual players and how good they are, but it's about the mentality. Go for the players. They will understand where you want to get our mentality of our players to. Now, if you look at players not on the pitch, look at their performance for club. They are always going to get to some problem way, and you are going to face a very tough time in getting a Blackstars to the level now. Obesa will get into it. These are some of the rough days for your Blackstars, you know. The mentality of the team, the confidence of the team is just off. Can you imagine say you're born in Wait, you tell ye ama alidu ama a disco. Now look, you're born in 90 minutes, Rich. Look at the sort of goal it's Michelle. This is not a chance. So we have a chance. It's not as if say you bought through pass me, the last person you mention will be Ali Zedu. Yes, and look at the strike. Now if you making a very good point, Rich. Otuado say, listen to him. We are conceding cheap goals. I am disappointed we didn't learn from the first game against Angola. Now, if a coach Mekabi say he is telling you the issue is a mental issue, because say all consider cheap goals, it means you lack concentration. And say we couldn't learn. Learning is a thought process. It is a mistake. Now the players in the film, they still commit the same mistakes. It means mentally they are not fit to learn what you want to learn. Look at how cheap we consider this goal. Rich, corner kick. Corner no so nyese bi ani pakọ nimpo obo pinpoint cross o obo ball no low from. Miti akunyem say.
The number of players I don't work.
Come on.
You go post him.
And they still had the opportunity to be first to the first ball and first to the second ball and score Ghana Blackstars. Rich, there is something fundamentally wrong with this Blackstars team. And I think, say, gradually, Otuado is getting a first-hand information as to what is wrong with the team. If you want to show us the water, you need to solve those mental problems with your Blackstars. Now, Rich, yeah, ball 1-1, no. Angola, this is Sudan 2-1. And now it seems that Rich, I was say, you probably can Angola who to qualify. And yet, we must place ourselves as a team, your position here to go with Angola to qualify. I am say a group
because next month, you know. Yeah, but Sudan home and away. Thomas Niger.
Yes, home and away.
Which me feel say home and away no
exactly. Football is football. But say the no mercy in terms of trend analysis. Well, you be tempted to believe say Angola will beat Niger home and away.
Yeah.
Now, say probably any Angola qualifier, it is between Niger and Sudan.
Sure.
So the next two set of games, which is Sudan home and away, are very, very crucial if she makes me qualify at the AFCON because they say in our group, Rich, Angola is already booking their ticket, and almost too many whether Ghana and Sudan ever now many have your group and we have to position ourselves say yeah Angola for and Rich. That is the level of your Blackstars, you know. And I think say probably we need to do more work and understanding of the situation.
Ernest Nanayao Anodon Prayer say it has everything to do with the dedication and commitment. I don't see lack of confidence as our problem because Ghana won against Mali and Central African Republic. That's what my kind of pay me say. So I'm trying to game a kobo against Mali. And therefore, I'm going to you. You call Malia. Before that game, we also Mali better to Ghana. We went to Bamako, beat Mali. Yeah, but now come on, about Central African Republic. Yes, sir, early go. Central African Republic, Ebe Shesa She, Bako de Kaomi, ye de call first half. In the second half. In the second, what do you say? Obia Sankono Kwasa again, Yen players, Obia dedication, commitment on the floor. As a players, Obia the Ashen to say, look. Second half now, yeah, really game no. After what happened?
You see, many you penny and not on permanent zone now.
Boy, penny.
Yes, so follow your son on potential passports and some to US. Many but you see, where you depart from my point in this. Baby, I want baby, I want. You need to be consistent with your mentality. To so obe change team mentality and the confidence, you know. And you one day job. And you aduma obe one day. And look at our attitude against Mali. I bet me be show more Bamako. Look at your attitude against Central African Republic. At a point in time, you could clearly see say players who were ready to die in the second half. So you see, to how to be consistent with that is the problem of the Blackstars. You need to, and also you need 2 weeks, you know.
I say okay.
Yeah, like you do. But we need to be consistent. You cry. You maybe and you realizing Kakano. Also reflecting in your 2 games and say, baby, you free banner. We need more than what we are doing.
A reality check on us. Maybe lines tonight.